This is one of the clips of the last week's training. This is the pistol squats, by the way, and I need to say something about this because if you notice how I do these pistol squats in a moment, it's far from the actual balance pistol squats, the full pistol squats. You know, this is kind of an assisted one. I grab that bar right there and do my reps. Why am I eliminating the balance factor? It's because of overload. Okay, look at machines. That's the point of the leg press. That's the point of pendulum squats. That's the point of leg extensions. It's to eliminate everything, any factor that hinders you from actually overloading the legs, the quads, the hams, the glutes. In this particular squat, it's the quad. It's a quad dominant exercise. I want this to be a quad dominant exercise. Okay, so that's something I learned. This is week 108 of the 27-inch challenge. I've been waking up early a lot, been consistent, which is a small win. Been waking up like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. and really reading the Word of God consistently, which is the most important thing in everyone's life. So there's an update. Mental health, of course, it is the best now. I'm not too concerned on myself, how I look. It's kind of amazing, and God gave us a gift, an air fryer. So this will help a lot on the removing fat, removing calories, more food, which means more fullness, more satisfaction in the diet, more chicken breast and some fries and lechon. Come on, I'm excited to use this. And cheaper meals. I have cheaper and delicious meals. There's a lot you can do in an air fryer, so I've been praying about this for a long time, and now God is good. So yeah, that's the meals, and I am now learning how to budget, budget friendly meals, which is because I live now independently, adulting. So we take some grocery stuff, that's what I recommend to all of us. We have some groceries. It will like cut your expenses in 30 to 40%, something like that. If you find a good supplier, it may be you can cut your expenses by as high as 50%, 50-60%. And there's Super Typhoon. Look at that. It is not looking well. Can't go to the gym. So the plan for me for the next few weeks is just do some home workouts, full body, 3 times per week. Starting off with bicep movement, behind torso, kind of like mimicking the incline curl. Yeah, that's why I'm look at my torso right here. I am getting my hips forward like I'm humping. So this is not it is really good. You film yourself. You'll see this on the next set. This is not the angle I want. This is not the angle of the incline curl. I should get my chest higher and my hips a lot forward, so that, and my elbows sticking to the wall a lot more. So when I make that tweak on the next set, I really felt it. Like, oh, by the way, this USANA bag is around like 25 pounds, something like that, 28 pounds. It's full of pants and some stuff to make it heavier. It's big because I want it to be on the heavier side, and in this point in time I don't have my dumbbells, so we just gotta make what we what we have, use what we have, and not make excuses. So pre-exhaust again, this is gonna be 3 times a week, full body. It's hard because it's longer. You have to rest longer if you're training your full body. As you can see, my chest here is already at the proper angle, and it really hurts my, not hurts, it really, I really felt it on the long head of my bicep. So first exercise, long head of the bicep. Second exercise is kind of a vertical pull. I do this rest pause style so that I save time. Okay, I don't like long workouts. It's either you train hard or you train long. It's from Mike Menzer. One set principle. Like, get as effective reps as you can. And ever since, that's why I've been lately I've been accused of I don't know why I've been accused of taking roids, because I go out with only a sando on my because it's hot here in the Philippines, and somebody told me I take steroids, and that's a good compliment, because if you're natural and you get accused of taking steroids, that's a good sign. So in my head, I'm not so concerned about that, because I'm fat. I'm big because I'm fat. I look big because I am fatter than the usual natty you see. So yeah, if I do cut down to shredded levels like 25-26 inch waist, you have shredded glutes, then you'll see how small I am. I only weigh 150 pounds at the height of 5'5", so I'm not on gear or anything like that, and I don't like it. So yeah, L-sits. I decided to do L-sits today, L-sit pull-ups, because I want to improve that mobility on my abductors, on my also my abs. I want to do a perfect L-sit. As you can see here, it's not that perfect, it's not that straight, because this is hard. Try this. So my plan is to do L-sits every day, and kind of like train that hip flexors, abductors, to be flexible and mobile, so that I can do a good L-sit. And it's gonna take time. I know it's gonna take months to really get that perfect straight L-sit, and I'm practicing here now. My goal is 20 seconds, but I can't do it. It's just too hard. I'm cramping. My hip flexor is cramping. My abs are cramping. As you can see here, I can't lift it. So on to the next exercise. I did 3 sets of that, and then the rest is gonna be rest pause. 35 pounds to calf raises. Told you it's gonna be full body. So what I did is isolation first, calves, arms, calves, neck, side delts, and then the rest of the workouts will be the horizontal, vertical, push and pull, and then the hinge and the squat. Okay, so I did for the verticals, I did dips, but it's not really on a dipping. I'm gonna do dips on the other days, but today I did dips on like on the isometric, not isolation, isometric work. So kind of like getting accustomed to that lower part of the dip. That's where people get injured. I want to get strong on that range of motion, so that I avoid injury altogether. And this is 15 reps, rest pause. After 15 reps, or 30 reps because it's lighter. After 30 reps, I did some mini sets and burn my calves. Same concept here. Why am I showing this to you guys? I'm showing this because I am telling you that it's possible. It's not, if you don't have time to go to the gym, if you have work, if you are very busy, you can fit it in. Just wake up a little bit earlier, 1 hour earlier, do your mobility work and do your exercise. Okay, why am I doing full body thrice a week? Because 2 or 3 times a week, because of time. I want to do bro split if this is my career, because you can hit quite efficiently the muscle groups you need to hit if you do that bro split. I've been watching Chris Bumstead's vlog lately. I just noticed why these elite bodybuilders do bro splits, because you can really recover from it and hit it hard more frequently. So it's smart to go there. If they do push-pull legs, also good, because you hit the muscle when it's already refreshed. So this is like 30 reps, I think. So 30 reps front, 30 reps back. I am gonna do a full body session, but the movements are a bit different. Okay, and I'm finding ways to do the neck without. I'm gonna buy a neck harness. If the Lord permits, I'm gonna buy a neck harness, some dumbbells, because it's helpful. So I just realized now that gyms, the whole purpose of a gym is options. You have a lot of options. So if you have a good gym near you and it has pretty decent machine that hits body parts that really are important, like the side delts here, appreciate it. Appreciate here in the Philippines. You can have pretty good gym for like $2-3 per session. So yeah, I kind of appreciate the gym now. And the gym I've been near my place closed, so I am having a hard time now finding a new gym that is near, and work schedule has been whack, and yeah, employers are they are really quite, they don't pay you on time, so that's not good. So yeah, that's that's life. And again, you got to fit it in, just gotta do it. So this is 20 reps again. I'm doing a lot of 20 reps now. The benefit here is kind of like, it's like a bigger kettlebell. So there's a wiggle factor, 35 pounds, and my side delt burns. This is the dip I've been telling you about. Not doing the normal dip because I want to get strong on this, the isometric part of this rep, which is part of the rep which is where you are contracting and the muscles are the most contracted and the most stretched. From the starting position, it is the farthest from the starting position. So that's the isometric. This is the start of the movement, that's the isometric. So I always advise clients and non-clients, everyone, to really pause at the isometric, because you if you are struggling to feel, for example here, your rear delts when you fly, you're just not pausing enough. So pause on the isometric. This is hard. This is the kind of the last part. This is very hard. Okay. It looks like I'm kissing the ground, but this is very hard. This is 15 reps, and then I just rest 5 seconds, 5 breaths, and then go again. This is really hard. Okay, and I'm gonna do this now, I think for the next quite a few weeks, because this really hits the side delt. Surprisingly, I thought it's gonna hit the front delt and the upper chest. No, after that side delt, that fly, it really hits the side delt. Okay, I didn't film the squats because you've seen this on you've seen it on the first part of this video. I am planning on just eating around maintenance or a little bit less on the next few weeks, May, June, around that time, because I'm pretty contented with my my physique, and I wanna create kind of a routine for myself that serves me. And in this particular point in my life, dieting won't help. Restricting calories won't help. It affects my mental, my mental kind of focus throughout the day. If I'm hungry, I don't want to feel hungry, and the stress is high. Trying to earn money, trying to do 2 jobs at a time, and balancing it off with relationships, dates, and this is more important than fitness. And it's kind of a gift that I know this, because I'm now trying to incorporate her into my routines, into my exercise program. If it's my training day, it's also her training day. And she's taller than me, around 1 inch, so our calorie intakes are not that far. Okay, so we make decisions together on our meals. And what she's doing now is a glute focused home bodyweight training, so that's a kind of a reverse step up, which is great for the glutes. And this is a stiff leg deadlift assisted. To make it more intense, we make it unilateral. We make it 1 leg at a time. So this is kind of a super set, 2 sets of the step up, reverse step up,
to the front,
and then 2 sets of that, and then 2 sets of this. It's only 6 sets per training, but that's the amount of volume she needs for now, in order for her to progress. So this is an assisted pull-ups. I'm telling her use the leg on the positive part of the rep, bracing her up, and then lowering down. We don't use legs at all. Okay?
Nice.
Women nowadays need to be educated.
Elbows in
They
front.
need to train
Always
weights
in front.
and reduce cardio.
Never to the
and
side.
really focus on their
Elbows
meals.
in front.
Focus on their energy balance. Because what I noticed about women is they have such a sweet tooth. Okay, they really want sweet stuff and starchy stuff all the time. And I have to do something about that. Okay, she loves this, cheesecakes, high calorie coffee, pizzas. So we need to really control that, and by knowing calories, we can eat half of it. Half of the cake is mine, half of it is yours. And when you compute the calories all throughout the day with this kind of regular meals, it adds up to around below 2,000 calories. Okay, so yeah, it's amazing. It's a gift that you are able to know this stuff, and it works. And now I am planning on doing, this is my kind of third or second of the week, kind of a bodyweight training. I'm trying this variation of the pistol squats because my legs are still sore, and I want to train, I want my body to be used to training 3 times a week. Okay, full body 3 times a week. I might reduce the volume per workout because it's kind of brutal if you think about it. I'm used to doing once a week muscle group, hitting muscle group once or twice a week. Now it's 3 times a week. So I need to reduce the volume a little bit and keep the intensity the same. To keep the intensity the same, of course. So this is hard, 12 to 15 reps set. And what I'm doing now is pure body weights, but I might do the my home gym next week. I might get into my home gym and just do one body weight session, one home gym session with barbells and dumbbells, and one gym session with a lot of the machine work, the cable work, in order for me to maximize everything. So that's the plan. I don't think it's gonna be hard because these workouts are pretty fast. I can do it in the mornings, and I'm not too concerned now into breaking records, personal records. It is now just routine. Okay, it is now just getting used to the movements and not really hitting the personal records, and it's a good thing that you have, because if I did this consistently, it's already progressive overload because I'm hitting the muscle thrice a week. Okay, and if I want to progress, I want to up a movement. It's just one movement. For example, the vertical pull. I want to increase my vertical pull. So that's what I'm going to do the next few weeks. So you've seen the squats before, and now I'm practicing the assisted pistol squats, and that leg being super straight, and that hand really helps me to remove the balance component and just focus on the movement itself. So you think it's easy, it looks easy at when you look at this way, but when you try it, it's pretty much very hard. Okay, it's very hard. And you see here, she's done with the training, and I'm still, this is the downside of full body. It's kind of long, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Hers took like 20 minutes, 25 minutes is done, including warm-ups. Now I'm doing hamstring work. This is kind of the hinge movement of the rep of the workout. So in one workout, I do neck, arms, side delts, calves. That's kind of my go-to movements. Every session I do isolation work a little bit, a dog trap style training, everything rest pause style. And then I'll do the 6 movements: vertical pull, vertical push, horizontal push, horizontal pull, or if I'm gonna be specific on the body parts, lats, shoulders. This is kind of my horizontal pull. I know it's a vertical horizontal push. I know it's a vertical push, but it hits the chest. So I regard this as a horizontal movement. So the focus is still body parts, not necessarily the movement. So chest, and then back, rowing, and then hinge, which is what you saw earlier, and then a squat variation. It's kind of taxing, and what I love about these workouts is it's cardio. Okay, I don't intend it to be cardio because it's gonna be interfering with the progression, but it's challenging. So it's what I love about this training session. You are also soul training my heart. Okay, so that's it for this week 108. Thank you for watching, guys. Programs down below. See you next week. Bye bye. Peace.